Bienvenidos and welcome to another episode of Spain on a Fork. Today we're coming in with another classic Spanish recipe, this time from the beautiful region of Andalusia, but more specifically the historic province of Jaén, where they're famously known for their architecture, but most importantly, making some of the best olive oil in the world. We're talking the famous tomato salad from Jaén. This is known as just Pipirrana. Now the beauty of this dish, besides the fact that it's easy to make and made with simple everyday ingredients, is that it comes together in about 20 minutes, yet the flavors feel like they've been marinating for hours and hours. Folks, serve this as a starter or even as a side dish. Either way, it's the kind of food that with each bite, it's gonna fill you with so much Spanish goodness. Alright, let's just dive right into this. I'm gonna add in 2 eggs into a saucepan and fill it with some water, just enough to barely cover the eggs. And we'll heat it with a high heat. Once it comes to a boil, we'll place the lid on the saucepan and turn off the heat and leave our eggs to sit there for exactly 10 minutes to end up with perfectly hard-boiled eggs. In the meantime, let's start getting the rest of the ingredients ready. I'm going to begin by dicing 4 large tomatoes. For this recipe, I'm using tomatoes on the vine, but you can use whatever tomatoes you like. We'll also finely chop 1 spring onion, finely chop 1 green bell pepper, and roughly chop 2 cloves of garlic. Then we'll add the chopped garlic into a mortar, along with 2 spoonfuls of the chopped green bell pepper and a pinch of sea salt. And then using a pestle, we'll pound down on the ingredients until we end up with a paste-like texture. You can also use a food processor here or even a hand blender. Okay, let's move back to the eggs. After leaving them there for exactly 10 minutes and they're perfectly hard-boiled, we'll transfer them into a bowl with some ice water and let them sit there for a few minutes. This is not only going to stop the eggs from cooking, but it's going to bring them to room temperature. After 2 to 3 minutes and the eggs are cool enough to handle, we'll start peeling them. And as you know, I like to dip the eggs into the bowl with the ice water as it makes it easier to remove the peel and it also makes for a very easy cleanup. Then we'll cut the eggs in half and remove the yolks. And finally chop the egg whites. Then we'll add the egg yolks into the mortar with the garlic paste. And then using a pestle, we'll pound down on the ingredients until they're well mashed. Once everything is well mashed, we'll slowly add in a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, which is 60 milliliters, while mixing it continuously. Important to use the good stuff here is what truly makes a difference in this salad. Link where you get the Spanish one I'm using in the description box below. For the next step, let's start assembling the salad. I'm going to add in the diced tomatoes into a large bowl, along with the chopped spring onion, the chopped green bell peppers, making sure to reserve a spoonful to use later on for garnish, and the chopped egg whites, once again reserving a spoonful to use later on for garnish. Then we'll pour in the egg yolk sauce from the mortar and season everything with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it a mix until it's well mixed together. For the final ingredient, we'll drain 2 cans of tuna in olive oil into a fine sieve with a bowl underneath. Size of the cans that I'm using are 4 ounces, which is 110 grams each. Link where you get the Spanish tuna I'm using in the description box below. Then we'll gently flake the tuna, add it over the tomato salad, and give it one final mix until it's well mixed together. You can serve this salad at room temperature or even chilled, as it'll hold for up to 3 to 4 days in the fridge. Either way, make sure before you serve it that you top it off with the green bell peppers and the egg whites that we reserved. Check it out, our Spanish tomato salad from Jaén is done. Easy to make, simple everyday ingredients, and all done in about 20 minutes. Let's give this a try and see how it turned out. Once again folks, Pipirrana, such a funny name, Pipirrana, doesn't really matter because this looks absolutely delicious. A little bit of everything, here we go. Check that out. This right here is truly what honest home cooking is all about, because we've got such basic ingredients. We got so many great flavors out of here. But for me, the real winner is that sauce with the garlic, egg yolks, and the olive oil, taking this to the next level of goodness. Easy to make, heart healthy. Give it a try at home, either as a starter or even as a side. Either way, it's the kind of food that's going to make you feel like $1,000,000. Truly what regional Spanish kitchen's all about. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons: Colin Holloman, Robert Gerhart, Andrew Scotchmer, and Brian Sweeney. And guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. Enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. Then we can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.